Welcome to Your Business Talks, brought to you by Retiring with Joy TV. We bring together products, services and businesses that will support you at what should be the best time of your life, at retirement and beyond. And I'm very excited to be talking about a topic that is not always easy, but really essential. As we age, taking care of ourselves and being able to look after ourselves within our home is something that is becoming more and more common. And people are doing it more and more instead of going into what we would call your usual retirement situations where they go into aged care facilities. So today I'm very excited to have with us Julie Cheney. Hello, Julie, who is a registered nurse and managing director with the Later Years Support. Now, Julie, you started this business yourself, and you started it because of the many hurdles you had to overcome when you were navigating the system, and you've had lots of clients that you've now supported through that system. So what are some of the common things that you see when you're working with people? And please tell us about some of your experiences.
Well, as you said, we started because we were looking after our parents, my sister and I, as well as the rest of our family. And it was an extremely difficult time emotionally. We're registered nurses. My brother's a GP. We have 2 other siblings, all helpful, all interacting in the process. But it was a crisis, and we had to move people, clear the home, do all of these things working with other professionals. It was really difficult to do. And it occurred to us, with our medical background, what is it like for people who don't have that sort of support? So that's basically what we wanted to do, practical things that assist people in all sorts of situations in their later years.
And I hear that from my own relatives and friends who are in this part of the system, who have got that medical background and still struggle at times to navigate through the system. So that's a wonderful, core aim of what you're doing here at Later Years Support. You're a registered nurse. Now, how does that make a difference in the type of service that you provide?
One of the things about being a registered nurse is you sign up to your professional code of ethics, and you have to present yourself and work in a certain way within ethical structures. And I think that's very important for some organisations or some services now setting up that are wholly private, that are set up because people want to do nice things for people, but they don't necessarily understand the full implications of what they're doing. So I think that makes a point of difference for us to understand the health system, understand the complexities of ethics and estates and wills and guardianship, and to make sure that we're always communicating in an effective way with the people we work with.
And I know that you pride yourself on being a really practical and timely service. Can you fill us in on some of the things that you do for your clients?
Absolutely. Well, for example, recently, very sadly, a lady deceased, and her niece was the only person who gave her any support. They live in Canberra, which is quite common on the Gold Coast. They had to rush up here, clear her room. It was devastating for them. All they wanted to do was look over her lovely items and reminisce on her, and they didn't want to have to worry about the shoes in the cupboard and the clothes to clear. It was a sad situation, but we were able to come in and say, okay, we can do this for you right now, and you can sit there and you read those letters and you reminisce about your aunt all you like, and we get this out of the way. That's a wonderful example. For other people, it might be that they're wanting to move into a retirement village. They live in a 4-bedroom home with stairs. It's overwhelming for them, and they can't even get out to do a tour because they're on a walker. You can't get a taxi driver to help you do a tour of a retirement village. So we can come with them, do their tours, take notes, remind them what their most interested parts were, just give them backup all the way. So they've got help and stability whilst they're mobilising. Plus they've got a memory aid as we're walking with them and listening to all the same information. Plus we can ethically present the information. So it's not because we're part of any organisation that wants to sell them anything. We just want to say, look, what works best for you.
Yes, I hear you. And, the thing is with women as well, Retiring with Joy TV is very much about supporting women. They usually end up in the caring role, and they want to enjoy their retirement as well. So having options like your service available where they know that they can call on someone to just do those practical, timely things that they might not always be able to do, that would be a great peace of mind.
Yeah, it takes away the overwhelm of what they're experiencing.
Absolutely. So people may or may not be aware that there are different types of services when you're looking at options for later years support. There are private providers and there's also people who do pay aged care packages. What kind of service are you?
We're a wholly private service. We're not an approved provider that does packaged care, and we specifically chose to do that because there's a lot of services out there that do what they do really well with packages. They provide good care and they work within the government subsidised system. And we don't want to interfere with that because if people deserve the care, they deserve the care. Or if people are approved for that care, they should receive that care.
Absolutely.
However, there's times when those packages don't cover exactly what the person needs, or the person might not really choose to go down a packaged care route, and they just want something done right now, like help me move house, I'm overwhelmed. I don't want to sign up for 26 pages of documentation. I don't want to spend 9 months talking to the government about setting up my service. I just want this done right now. I have 3 weeks. Can you do it? And
yes.
That's why we chose to be a wholly private service.
So you fill in the gaps where bigger packages might not.
Absolutely. Or when packages run out, or when choosing to do that task within their package takes away from their fundamental cares. And they just want somebody else that's not their everyday carer who gives them their shower to take undies up to their wife in hospital or take them on a tour of a retirement village or pack up their house.
Thank you so very much, Julie, for filling us in and letting us know about later years support, the wonderful work you do and the ease of mind that you provide to so many people out there here on the Gold Coast. Now, very much a Gold Coast centred service, aren't you?
Absolutely. Born and bred Gold Coasters, know the Gold Coast inside out and backwards, and yeah, I know why there's a lot of problems on the Gold Coast for older people. That's why we want to solve them.
Wonderful. Thank you, and thank you everyone for watching Your Business Talks, brought to you by Retiring with Joy TV, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.